Alright, I'm going to show you how to make a bitchin' blog for your Svelte app using basically Markdown, but I actually think it's better than Markdown, and I'm talking very quietly because my mom's asleep, so I can't wake her up. So anyways, this is what our blog looks like, and this has a lot of styling. This is a Tailwind UI template, but I'll show you a basic one. Basically, you have previews here, you can click on it, and then it shows the content of the page, right? And this is our basic version, and if I click on this link, you'll see we have like a little bit of layout here, and then we have some basic info. And what I can do is I can show you that this is what we have here, and this actually needs to be localhost 5173. And if I go back to this, we'll see we have a bullet point here too. And this is what the code looks like. So all we have is paragraphs, and then we have bullets here. No classes, no nothing. It's super basic, and it feels a lot like Markdown. And we can even put an H2 here, and we can hit save, and it'll show up as an H2 with some margin top. So I'm going to show you how this works. The first thing is we have a component called post, and this is what post looks like. So we have our global styling for the H2, and then for the P tag. And you could also add like H1, H3, whatever image, whatever suits your, floats your boat. But this gives each paragraph element like a little padding on top, and then sets the color and the font size. And then this one does basically the same thing for the H2. Then, if I go to our project page, so first thing that we're doing is when someone lands on this page, we're pulling out the slug for the article, and we're pulling out that article from our list of articles. And then we also pre-render this, because this is all you have to do to pre-render it, and it just makes it way faster. And if we go to that page, then we're pulling in the data for the page, like the post, and then this is how we import the post content. So it's pretty basic. Basically, we have a variable called content, which can be any, and we're wrapping it in state. Then we have our wrapper, which is actually just that post that I was showing you, and then we're using onMount from Svelte, and when we run onMount, we're importing that file and setting the content to equal that. Then this is some SEO stuff, and we can see this is our layout at the top, and then this is the content itself. So basically it's just saying if there is content, put it in the wrapper, and then put content, and so that wrapper sets the CSS. And yeah, it's pretty fucking nice, because I can just come back here and I could say penis poop fart. If I hit save, come back to our page, you can see it's right there. And yeah, this is pretty fucking smooth, and you can adjust the layout, attach different data, whatever you want. So yeah, I mean, that's basically all there is to it. I also have on this homepage, we have a list of the, sometimes the back button doesn't work. We have a list of our projects with a load more projects button. So if we hit that, it just loads in more. And the way you do that is you have visible projects count. So you set this using state, and I have 4 as the default. And then this is a list of how many projects are visible, and you just slice off, you take your list of projects, just slice off from 0 up to that count. And then whenever someone hits this button, we just run load more projects, and it just adds to that array of projects. And here's that button, on click, load more projects. Bob's your uncle. Yeah, I mean, that's basically all there is to it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Subscribe.